LeBron James and Bronny made history last night as the first father and son duo to share the court together. But what I think is just as, if not more important for Laker fans, is that Anthony Davis showed up and played like one of the best two-way bigs in the NBA. And when this version of AD shows up, he gives the Lakers a chance to beat anybody. Now, despite the monstrous stat line he put up, I thought Davis last night had his biggest impact on defense. AD over the years has been one of the best rim protectors across the league, having the verticality and timing to eat up shots around the basket. You'll see him here initially start this play on the weak side block, and as Gobert catches the short roll, Davis is able to slide across and easily take away this dunk.
A roller, Gobert rejected!
Anthony's presence in the lane last night also altered countless of Minnesota's shot attempts, where instead of challenging him at the rim, they would instead settle for these more difficult floater and push shots. Naz Reid on this play is able to get the switch against a smaller Gabe Vincent, but with AD hovering behind him, Reid elects to pass the ball out, leading to a turnover. Now, what really separates Davis compared to your typical lumbering paint defender is that he also has the ability to step out and meet the ball on the perimeter, where he also has the foot speed and coordination to pick up quicker wings and guards. Because Davis is such a lengthy defender, he doesn't have to step all the way out and get in the offense's airspace. You can see what I mean on this play. Notice here how Davis is defending this Anthony Edwards ball screen, and as Ant turns the corner, Davis is going to sit back and keep both feet below the three, but from this spot he still has the reach to extend out and give a very effective contest on the shot. We can see the same thing here, where he's now defending DiVincenzo in isolation, and because Davis again has both feet sagged back, Dante thinks he has enough space for the sidestep 3, but with just one big step, Davis is able to cover all this ground to swat the shot. And that extra breathing room Davis gives the offense also gives him more time to read angles and stay in front of the ball. Watch him here close out short to Naz Reid. And as Reid puts the ball down, Davis is able to rotate his hips and head off the stride. Now on this play, he's going to switch out to Julius Randle. And with the ball, Randle's going to initially glide out to his right to then attack AD's top foot with his crossover. But again, the extra breathing room allows Davis to swivel his hips and cut off the stride. And this is again where I think AD's control and coordination is huge, which is really rare to see for a big man his size. This is a rotation that's typically made by an elite wing defender, where Davis initially sinks down to provide extra help in the paint, to then scramble back out to the perimeter and take away the immediate shot, to then funnel the offense into a difficult step back 3. And even if Davis initially gets shifted out of position when guarding the ball, his height and length is pretty much always a get out of jail free card. We'll see Edwards here make a nice move by attacking hard to his right, to then lose AD by snatching the ball back through. And even with his stance completely opened up, Davis can still shoot back out and give a great contest. So as a big man defensively, Davis pretty much checks all the boxes. He's got the physical tools to be an effective rim protector, he can step out and run aggressive coverages in pick and roll, plus he also has the foot speed to hold the zone against quicker players off the dribble. I think when AD is locked in, he can completely change the game defensively, and we saw that in full effect last night. Now, when transitioning over and looking at Davis's offense, I think he did his best work last night in the mid-post facing up, where he played with really good control and pace to create some high quality looks. This is a pretty tough move right here, where he's first going to pound the ball and plant off his right foot as if he's separating for a step back, but watch him bring that right foot all the way back and push off it for the stride, to then slam the brakes by planting his left foot, which gets Gobert skating back, giving Davis a window to get the shot off. I like AD's pace on this clip, where he's going to get to this casual between behind combo to then blow right past Gobert's outside hip with a straight line drive. I also thought the Lakers found some success putting Davis in pick and roll at the elbow, where he may not be the most advanced playmaker with the ball, but he does have both the downhill and mid-range scoring to make this action really difficult to defend. Throughout the course of this game, I also thought Davis did a great job of scrapping for easy buckets by crashing the offensive glass, scoring off the gravity of his teammates, or just getting to some straightforward catch and finishes in the lane. We'll see him here catch the ball outside the paint, to then take one dribble and explode through Anthony Edwards for this and one. Now I also have to give some credit to Rudy Gobert, because in spots he did play some very effective one-on-one defense. In previous videos I've gone over how effective Davis is at these 8 to 10 foot jump hooks, where he normally has the size and touch to generate and sink these shots at will. But Gobert last night was able to pretty consistently bother AD on these looks, and without him on the court, Davis would have most likely had a 50-piece last night. Now, one way AD was able to counter Gobert's size was to simply step out and get into some threes, which aren't shots I think Davis should be taking in super high volume, but this does allow him to effectively space the floor for LA's offense. Take this play for example. Davis is spotting up here in the corner, which pulls Gobert outside the paint, giving Rui Hachimura all this open space to attack into, and Gobert is late to shift over. And Rudy being forced to respect Davis as an outside shooter also opens the door for AD to attack him off the dribble, where he has the quickness and ball skills to get him off balance to then create clean looks. Now this is just one game, but I still think the story for the Lakers this year is pretty much the same. In order for them to be a real playoff or championship threat, they need Anthony Davis to consistently be playing at a high level on both ends of the court. And if this version of AD shows up every night, the Lakers have a good chance against anyone. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what you think of Anthony Davis' game. The Kid's here.